today's video, I'm going to be showing you my first impression of this 2019 Volkswagen Golf R. Make sure to watch the whole video to see what I think, and we're going to show you some launch control videos. And this car also has a aftermarket Miltech exhaust. So my overall first impression on the exterior, I like how the way it looks. It looks sleek, and one thing I do really like about is the grille. And as you can see, you see the grille here. The cool feature, the grille continues on within the headlight to line up, and I find that that's a cool feature to add on the Volkswagen. So on to the rear end of this car, I really like how the car looks. It looks wide, and especially with these aftermarket Miltech exhausts. It's a catback exhaust, and I'm going to be showing exhaust clips on how it sounds. So now on to the best part, I'm going to be showing you my impression on how this car drives. Let's get it. So now, to start off with this first impression, we're going to do launch control. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh, damn. Just like that, we're at 100. Wow. I didn't expect that. Like, driving my X6 and my brother's 330, when you do launch control, it gradually pushes you, but this thing gives you that kick out of nowhere. You know, this guy wants to overtake me. Alright guys, so right off the bat, this car feels like I'm driving a go-kart. For me, I'm coming from a X6, so that car is heavy for an SUV. And you feel a lot of body roll, but when you get in this car, it feels like it's a go-kart. Because I'm on a go-kart track. So one thing that's really nice about this exhaust are the DSG farts. It enhances that sound. And the transmission in this car is a 7-speed DSG, and it shifts very quick, very quick. I'm very impressed. So now I'm going to be making a right turn. I'm going to show you how fast the gearbox is. So one thing I did notice, so the car was in sport, and when I wanted to put it in the manual mode, there was like a slight delay, but the second you're in manual mode, it shifts instantly. So right now I'm driving the car in the most sportiest setting. Right, Lucas? Everything is off, traction control is off.
ECS,
ESC, yeah. It's off, and what about the suspension? This car has dampers, Lucas?
Yeah, you're in the race setting, so it's the stiffest.
Yeah, I do feel it, yeah. So can you put it back in comfort? I want to see what the difference is.
Yeah, sure. If you click the mode button.
1 second. Over here, mode.
Second.
Comfort, okay. Now the ride's softened up now.
Valves closed.
Yeah, the valves closed on the exhaust. And that's one cool thing that with this exhaust, it works with the car. So a lot of it, you see a lot of aftermarket exhausts where you get a switch, but it doesn't work with the car when you put it in Sport Plus. With this car, when you put it in Sport Plus, the exhaust actually opens up. So now I'm in the comfort mode, and I have everything in the comfort settings. I have the transmission comfort, the suspension comfort, engine comfort, and I can see why this car is amazing for a daily driver. It is a bit harsher because this is the Golf R variant, so you have that sport suspension, but like the transmission drives very nice. Like you can't tell this car is like a DSG. So with some dual clutches, for example in the BMW M models and the F80, F10s, when you're in the traffic at the stop, when you let go of the brake, the car rolls back, and for some people they don't like that, because I driven these cars one time and I didn't notice that the car was rolling back, and you don't want to hit someone behind you. In this car I like it. It feels like a traditional automatic. So now I'm going to show you the exhaust clip and comfort modes. We're going to do a kickdown right now. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. So one thing I noticed with the kickdown, there was like a little pause, and then it just kicks, and I think that's the car building boost, and going full send, you know. So one thing I like about the tachometer is the GPS. So you have like a bird's eye view on the maps, and it shows you all the streets, and it's a very cool feature. And with Volkswagen now, their gauge cluster is very similar to the Audi, and it's very nice. It gives it a modern feel, and also I think with this car it comes with ambient lighting, right?
It does.
You have some color choices, right?
It's very like there's not that much ambient lighting to it.
But it's still nice. It gives like a nice feel. Can you code more colors with the ambient lighting?
You can code the dash and the navigation colors, but the door and the door only goes blue. On the GTI it's red.
Okay.
On R it's blue.
Yeah.
But as for the navigation and the dash, you actually got a pretty big color selection. I think it's like over 30 colors that you can choose from, especially if you use the OBD11 app. You can get pretty customized.
That's nice. That's one thing I like about Volkswagen. It's very similar with BMW. There's a lot of customizable platform. You can play around with the setting. I also noticed you coded the turn signal, right?
Yeah.
So that was a cool feature. When I was behind him, we were driving earlier. When he put on his turn signal, it's a nice feature. All right, guys. So now we're gonna do a launch, but for no launch control. Just from start, we're gonna see how this car responds in comfort mode. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. So one thing I noticed when you were starting from zero, the lag, the turbo lag.
Big time.
Yeah, it's not as bad as other cars. Like my brother's 330, turbo lag is pretty bad. But like after 2,500 RPM, it goes. You feel that power. But you know, this car is a 4-cylinder. In the lower end, you're not gonna have that much torque because of its 4-cylinder engine. You know, one thing I do I like about this car, when you're going through the modes, when you go to race, it says race on the track, and you can see like tire marks. That's a really cool feature. So now we're in Sport Plus, or race mode, I mean, and we're gonna show you some exhaust clips with the windows down. Oh yeah. I love that fart noise, that DSG fart. But you know, my friend placed an order for a high flow to cats. I can't wait to see how this car will sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's going to be coming in next week. Hopefully, they're building it now. They're welding it together, and I think they're actually going to be. Because I did the coating. You can do ceramic coating with this specific company that I got it from. Shout out to DVB2.
Okay, DVP. Okay, they're Canadian based.
They're Canadian based. DVB.
Oh, yeah. Support the locals.
Yeah, they're the only 3.5-inch downpipe that's being made for Volkswagen right now. So that's going to make a big difference with turbo and the turbo lag, especially.
And what are the power gains?
With a downpipe,
like
I might
stock,
on a stock tune with a downpipe, maybe 15 horsepower.
And if you were to tune this car, what are the power gains you'll get?
So I've been looking at APR stage 1 just for now, and I can get like about 70 pounds-foot of torque extra and another about 60 horsepower. So that'll be like what 360 to the wheels.
To the wheels.
To the wheel, 350, 360.
So you were telling me earlier that these cars are underrated by Volkswagen. So what are the wheel horsepower that people on the forums got when they dynoed their car?
From the research that I've done, I found that the North American cars are rated for around 290.
290.
Which is crank horsepower. That's crank horsepower.
Yeah, right. It's like 292, I think, right?
290. And I heard in Europe they're actually rated for 310 crank horsepower, which I don't know why. That's why I'm thinking Volkswagen underrates their cars, because the same car in a different part of the world is making more power from factory. So
I would think that the cars from Europe will be have less power because of the emissions, and they have like that. What you told me earlier, that turbo muffler delete. I don't know what was that.
Yeah, all the muffler delete.
Yeah, they have like this special filter now on the newer European cars for emissions. I'm not too familiar with the standards.
Their cats are a lot more. Their catalytic converters are a lot more. Not thick, but a lot like the filtering is a lot more serious.
Yeah, probably more. It's more muffled.
Oh yeah, big time. That's why I'm thinking about it when the downpipe does come. I'm actually a little afraid it's going to be too loud, because right now.
No. I think from my from my experience, I think this car is loud, but it still has a muffled sound. I think with the downpipe, it will open it up.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
because this car actually has two cats. It's not a single cat. It's got It's got two cats, which is
makes sense why it's muffled.
I hate it. No pops and bangs, no nothing. This car actually, in race mode, it comes with pops and bangs, like very slight pops and bangs from the factory. Open the window a little bit.
Alright guys, so now the more pulls down. Now, okay, is that kick down? Now we're obeying the legal speed limit. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys were new to the channel and liked my video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And so that's it for today. We're going to be making more videos of this Golf R. Right now it's still in the early stages of this build. So my friend is going to keep me updated. Whenever he has something new, we're going to share it on this channel. Alright guys, see you on the next video.